I do remember when Dollfuss got shot in 1934. Vaguely, of course, I remember we going to the demonstration. My older brother, who was 4 years older, dragged me along, and I do remember.
He was the Chancellor of Austria at the time, is that
Yeah,
right?
yes, he was the fascist chancellor. So after that we had Schuschnigg, but things did not really improve. And a few years later, I remember going to my girlfriend's house. That was a Friday. And now I believe it was March 12th, 1938. When she walked me home, suddenly we saw a lot of swastikas on the lapels. Now, up to that day, it was forbidden. And suddenly you saw all the swastikas. And when I got home, we had dinner, listening to the radio, and Schuschnigg, who was the chancellor, abdicated, and you could hear him being dragged away from the microphone. And Austria fell immediately. People were cheering. The very next day, if I remember correctly, they collected the Jews on the street in the Jewish neighborhoods. We did not live in a Jewish neighborhood. And they had to scrub the graffiti, the outgoing, the Austrian patriots left, like the Austrian cross, which was like this. It looked somewhat like a swastika, but it wasn't. It's like the Boy Scout cross, I believe. So they had to scrub it, and they tore out the beards, and they had to scrub it with their own beards. Mainly the religious Jews they took.
And when you say they did this, were these Austrian police doing this, or the Germans?
No, the Austrian rabble, really. The people
Austrian
and the SR, the stormtroopers.
Did you witness any of this yourself?
No. My parents kept me in the next day. But after a few days, I went back to school, and things seemed to return to normal. And suddenly, we weren't allowed to go to the parks. We weren't allowed to go to the movies. The Jewish stores all had signs on it saying, "Do not buy here, they're Jews." We were only allowed to buy from the Jewish store. So the life got more and more restricted. And around May of that year, we went on an outing with the school. And when we came back, the teacher went out for a little while, and then she came in with red eyes and said the Jewish children have to go to a Jewish school. They can no longer come back.